everyone, I'm here with Ben, and Ben, you and I have been talking a little bit lately about all the kind of mess we've got going on in our world right now. For the both of us, remote learning impacts our day-to-day with our kids, how we work, all of those things. Continuing rising in coronavirus numbers means that, we're having to restrict things here at the church, all of those things. And definitely understand people feel different ways about this, but no matter how you feel about it, it has impacted our lives.
That's right.
And one of the things, Ben came to me yesterday with what I thought was super helpful. I was like, I want to put this out to people. You read an article by an author named Bruce Feiler, and he calls these life quakes. So what exactly is a life quake, Ben?
Yeah, so life quake is a disruption of life that causes one person to change their way of living. And he says, whether it's a job, most adults right now, they're having to face the option of what do we do with our kids? What do we do with our children? They're in online learning, whether it's childcare or just getting them plugged into the computer.
Right.
Maybe it's a job themselves. Maybe they've been furloughed or lost a job. How do they pay the bills?
They're working from home.
They're working from home.
Right.
Yeah. Teenagers, they're not designed for screen time. They need personal interaction. So friends, school, sports, and our young kids. We gotta figure that out. And so it's disrupted all of our lives, not just one demographic, but everyone's life, and it's changed the way that we lived. And so that's the stage that we're in. That's the pandemic that we live in currently.
Right. So that's a life quake. Obviously, probably other life quakes. Your parents get divorced, or your dad loses his job, or your kids. Life quakes. Maybe they're smaller for them. Remote learning is a thing. Maybe even an extended illness, or you move, you change houses. Like all of those are transitions. They're different things. So responses are probably different too. There's probably bigger responses and smaller responses. What are some possible responses that people could have to a life quake?
So I really think that getting out and shutting off from just technology in general is a really good one. Another one is just getting out and serving. And that's what I love about Eastern Hills is we have several ways for you to serve. Whether that's you want to serve in our kids ministry, or just volunteer on the weekend, or you want to do something big like marketplace, Christmas store, just getting outside of yourself and serving others. If it's something bigger where you need like medical attention, you need counseling or a psychologist, we have those resources that we would love to share with you. Those are several ways, and then obviously Bruce Feiler, he's given us some great tips that we're going to share with you guys, and so there's several ways to get that help you need.
That's awesome. Hey, Ben, thanks so much for sharing some of that stuff. What we're going to do is we're going to link that article that you read in the bio. We've also put some other resources up there for kind of dealing with the stuff that we're in the middle of right now with our kids, with our spouses, with our entire families, and hopefully give you guys some things that you can work through together. Again, Ben said, we're always here. How can we help? Let us know. But thanks for stopping by, and thanks for chatting with us today.